All good, yeah? Okay, good departures as well, man. Good departures out of 9 right. Oh, nice banking shots as well. Nice gear close, banking shots. Hey folks, good evening, good afternoon, sorry. Hey, I guess this is a countdown to Anchorage, isn't it? Is that a A380 that just landed? Is that a Okay, well he must have pushed back and done a big loop and going down to 09 right for departure. Okay, stand by. Okay folks, so we've got runway 09 arrivals today, straight down the pipe. I've got a very familiar sort of like profile of a 777 straight at me. It's a countdown to Anchorage, isn't it? Can you say that? Yeah, this time next week, that's what I was thinking actually when I was laying in bed last night. I was like, wow, this time next week, don't think I'll be here. Expecting a little bit of yeah. That's right. Yeah, I thought no. I won't be in Anchorage. I'll be on the plane. Okay, so here we go, folks. I hope you're all doing well. Let me just come to your comments. Get involved in the chat if you want to. Don't be shy now. We do also have some pretty spectacular climb out shots from 9 right. This is Smoker's Corner around here. Flipping it. Die of cancer in a minute. It's just flipping cigarettes everywhere. What can you do, eh? Right smack bang in the middle of their smoking area. Do. There we go. Oily rags all over the gaff. Now the moment those tyres touch the runway, folks, they spin them up to around about 2,000 RPM. That's a crazy number, isn't it, when you think about it?
Let's go.
Margaret Burnett, Andy P, Claire Luke,
Finish up.
Scropey, Paul Skilling. The fish locks are down to the maison.
No, but come to the side and we need to close the bridge. We need to start to put barriers down.
380 on approach. I think this might be Etihad with Qatar not far behind it. Yeah. Noisy bunch. Worse than that lot at golf the other day. Flipping it. Hear everything you're saying, mate. Spooky Cindy. So yeah, we are expecting in the forecast a little bit of precip later. So with that being the case, he should be around about there, shouldn't he? There she is. 500 ton special. Etihad Super Heavy. Or just Etihad Super, innit? Do they still refer to, I mean, I know that in the US, anything sort of like bigger than a 7, even a 7.5 would be referred to as heavy. How's that looking? Bang those reversers on. James Fish. Pistol Knight. Whatever happened to Pistol Pete? Wasn't there a fella called Pistol Pete once? Ian Byrne. Big Gaz. Not Big John, Big Gaz. He was at the golf, wasn't he, Big John? Bosh. Bosh, and there goes me heart. That's what he should be saying, really, isn't it? Nice. Yeah, I know. Very true. Very true, mate. That's a good point to consider for future. Yeah. Bloody hell. Pliny VC8876 Melanie Avro. Joe Bailey. Pete Davis. Bloody hell.
That's everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, apologies for all the background noise, folks. It just is what it is. When you get a workforce, they've got nothing better to do than flipping listen to music on their phone. I mean, really? Yeah. Right, yeah. There's a big old lump off to Terminal 4 with just oh, nice bank. It's a 321. No, it's not. No. Oh, that's a bad miss, that, Jerry, mate. That's a bad miss, that. Oh. Okay, let's it's a virgin tail, isn't it? RDUK. Pete Davis, Pliny. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Ananth. Just waiting for the next one to climb out. GP, is anything big lined up on 9 right? Can you shout me? Let me know. Clean Car Clinic. Yeah, okay, I've got his lights, I can see his lights. Obviously, for those of you familiar with this location, we're at the eastern end of the airfield. Runway 27 right, 09 left. Always, there's no switch over, obviously. As we have explained many times before, only switchovers on 27 operations. Not on 09s. That ain't no heavy. struggling visually today, I've got to be honest with you. Oh, really? Oh, interesting bit of news there from our Heathrow. Oh, bloody hell, I completely missed that. From Roger, saying that Korean 787-10s soon to replace their 777s at Heathrow. The left side, okay. Going for the BPK6J. Sid, possibly, I don't know. It's going to Chicago, is it? Okay, there we go, 100. Lovely 330 going out. Listen to it. Nice. Only 1.2 GP. Wow. GPX. Jonathan MCD is at or at MacD. Joe Maggio. How you doing? Tuning in from Tennessee. TN, innit? Isn't Tennessee TN? Yeah, where they are mourning the loss of dear old Dolly Parton in Tennessee, because she was from Tennessee. God bless her. Yeah, she was. She did a lot for animals as well, didn't she? And she had her own. Park as well. You know, like Fun Park and all that, wasn't it? Dollyville, that was it, wasn't it? Dolly Herd, right. This looks like a 777, and I'm just guessing that. I might be wrong. Kyle Morange. Yeah, this time next week. What is the time in Anchorage right now, GP? Just wondering if we will have started our shows yet. Because we get, I think we get to the hotel at midnight Tuesday, which is a bit crazy. It's a long, long journey. Karina Fly loving the Etihad livery. Yeah, I think it's a very smart livery, isn't it? $4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. in Anchorage, did you say? Final landing checks complete. Approaching minimums. Minimums. Flying it manual. It's all about the FADEC now. Bring on the FADEC. Bosh. Great distraction from the news, Joe Maggio saying. Yeah, bless her, man. A350, hello to you. Clive Clark, Dino Price, Adrian Rowley, or Rowley, been given our final itinerary for Dubai in, is it October, Chile, or it's October, isn't it? November, sorry. Yeah, our final itinerary for our visit to Dubai with Emirates again. We will be airside, folks, by the way, at one point. Again, another exclusive coming straight at you. And of course our focus is on the training centre and the simulator centre. Adrian Rowley is going to be back teaching chemistry next week. Wow. Bunsen burners and what else? Well, just chemistry stuff. Lots of equations and mathematical stuff going on in chemistry, of course. I can't see how anyone would not enjoy chemistry as a child or as a youngster. Understanding chemistry, it's a good idea for a book, isn't it? Understanding chemistry. I'm sure there is a sort of that's for Vistara, isn't it? Kristen Steiny, that's Kristen Steingrant, isn't it? Gifting 5 channel memberships. Thanks, Kristen. Oh, and she gifted 5 earlier as well. Thank you, Kristen. Oh, wait a minute. Q8's 777. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. Looks like a 350. Could be wrong. 330 maybe. 339 possibly. See that second set of wheels touching, always a giveaway. Stefberg 93, tuning in from Lurker's Lounge. Paul Skilling. Neil Oldacres. G'day from Neil in Perth, Australia. G'day, mate. Thanks. Yeah, Delta 339 in it. Yeah, it's going to be like seeing an old friend again, isn't it, when we hit Anchorage up? You circle that lower hill and then climb up the road and then look left. Adrian Rowley, 8 more years to go, but have stepped from head of faculty. Wow, how about that? How do, it's one thing that we've been sort of looking at, isn't it? Thermal runaway on lithium batteries and power banks and the like. Oh, that's a strong old breeze. It's a good job I've got the old raincoat with me, I've got to say. It almost feels like a thrust front behind me. Second set. Or was that a dream? Another 330 in it. Zain Sadiq tuning in from Abu Dhabi. Gary Sibthorpe. I think Gary talking about the earlier arrival of the Qatar 380. I'm a little bit behind on the comments, folks. No surprises there, is it? And we've got a £10 super chat from Matthew Russ. Thanks for having a photo with me and my friend Sunday. Appreciate you and Julie chatting with us. Absolutely, mate. I'll always chat. Oh, Pistol Pete is there. Squopey hated chemistry and maths. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of maths. Lots of very tricky sort of like mathematical equations. I like to understand how mathematical equations come about. It carries over into physics and chemistry, doesn't it? And technical drawing. Oh, let me just grab this, folks. .767. Might go left, might go right. Why isn't that live chat button working? I got it. There we go. Morgan 747, Beverly George. Calpam. Ooh. Michael Jackerman now switching the stream to my main TV with surround sound. There you go. Sounds of well, not a busy airport at the moment, but always busy here at Heathrow, of course. Oh yes. Yes. Phil Bowler, Andy P. It's 777 Lenny. Hope everybody's having a good week. It's all downhill from here, folks. Trying to catch that next heavy departure. That's what I was worried about, actually, Jilly, last night. Is it? We've got Virgin Dreamliner coming out. There it is. Really? Oh, that's good, because I know exactly where I'm going when I get to Seattle. The global entry point there is literally walk down there, stand in front of the little machine. It recognises your face, and bang, there you go. Turn right, and I've by that time already claimed my baggage, and then take it down to the check through for the Anchorage sector, and then a 2.5 hour wait at Tacoma. Yes, yeah, totally. Are you able to try and arrange it before we go? The interview, that is. Yeah. Virgin 350, the VS135 taxiing out for departure for Orlando. Familiar sight that now, seeing those some of those 777s with unpainted leading edge cowls, the nacelles or nacelle, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I think American is nacelle, isn't it? Someone loving the runway mirage. Yeah. I'm sure there's some palm trees in the distance there, isn't there? Yeah, those massage chairs are more like bleeding torture chambers, aren't they? EGPX. Area and en route controller. Interesting. Wow, how cool is that? So what would that be? Something center, maybe? Azhay tuning in from the Isle of Wight on holiday for 4 days in the Isle of Wight. Yeah, they're very friendly though, those guys, Jilly. Hey, how you doing? The geezer that did my interview. It wasn't an interview at all, was it? Okay, so this, that and the other. It was like very, very little, it was a very short little meeting, wasn't it? No. Yeah, that was it, yeah. Bob Shalvoy. Hello to you. Oh, nice. Egypt A350. Nice. Like that. Hey, there you go, folks. A little bit of rarity for you. Well, here at Heathrow anyway, normally used to seeing their 777, of course, and 321neo. They've also got the 338, I think, haven't they? Thank you, Claire. Ashley Huge. Freddie D. Final 5 ATPLs next week before heading to Phoenix for the flying phase in October. Oh, good for you, mate. There is a massive, still a massive global pilot shortage. Is it? Is that another Etihad? It is, isn't it? Oh, okay. Zayn flew on this last night to Abu Dhabi. Wow, yeah. They are back in strength, aren't they? Going the distance in it, final phase for ATPL. Good on you, mate. Good luck to you, Freddie. Hope it all goes well. I'm sure you'll pass with flying colours. Keep us all posted on that, of course. Any idea who you're looking to fly with? Have you got your eye on anyone, or has anyone expressed their interest in you? Jet tour recruiting. Of course, dependent on you know, then you've got to go through a very tough phase, isn't it? Which is the sim training phase, I guess. And you've got to kind of pass that with flying colours, haven't you? I think. Start off on the small stuff, build up the hours on type. Spend a few years doing that, and then who knows, you may get yourself on the wide bodies as a rookie. Bacon. What's that, GP? Shut up. Please be aware of that, because that's, there we go, thank you. Gillian Sankey, good afternoon. Yeah, that's the 10th anniversary in February next year. Wow. Karina Flight. Yeah, SeaTac is you're always going to get the train, aren't you? You've always got to get the train at SeaTac. You've got to pick your bags up. It's customary for all arriving flights. Claim your baggage, and then you go through passport control. And for me and Jilly, it will be up to another check-through stage where the bags will be checked through for the Anchorage flight. Then it's a relatively short walk down to the underground, down to the tube station at midnight. No. And then through to another, is it S gates or something, Julie? Was it S gates or something? I think it's S gates, isn't it? Yeah. And I think they have also just, introduced another relaxation area at Seattle as well. Scropey, what you're hearing, please don't get too put off by it, but what you're hearing is the creaking of the umbrella that I have erected here on the roof, on the canopy. Or on the platform, should I say, by way of a very long pole. Bit of funk there. Left turn, Clyde. Well, that kind of makes sense with the tailwind across the water, doesn't it? Mate, just missed Emirates touching down, man. I just missed the four banger. Sorry folks, that's my bad. Stefo, £50 super chat. Cake and coffee to celebrate that. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, that's very generous of you, Steph Bird. Thank you. Yeah, bad miss on my part there. This looks like Air Canada. Or it's a BA350. Catch a few of those airside at Dubai. Yeah. DHL. Is that a 330? DHL 330 or 767, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yes, right. Okay. Wound that canopy down. Pup gifting 10 channel memberships. Wow. Thanks, Pup, mate. Yeah, Alaska 787 outbound and return. And of course, that's ex-Hawaiian jet, innit? All ex-Hawaiian. Happy birthday, Andy Fishlock. And they're down at the Thistle plane spotting at the moment. The Fishlock family. Happy birthday, Andy. That looks like Etihad. Might be wrong. No. Virgin, sorry. Stephen Pugh gutted that Vueling have pulled out of Cardiff. Oh, there we go. Ian Morrison. He's American. Take care, pup. Thank you. Once again, we appreciate you. Alan Q, £1 super chat. Thanks, mate. £1 super chat and a like. Philip Wood, good afternoon from Cyprus. Okay, you can stow them, mate. So many what, Julie? Looks like a stock B8. Aaron Thomas saying it's a bug on flight radar 24, is that right? Matt Jones saying that BA are going to be using their 380s for the Singapore service. That's quite interesting. They had them, they were flying them to Singapore, weren't they? Or was it the 350? I'm not sure. But I know that Singapore Airlines have reduced the number of destinations, international that is, for their 380 service. Pulled out of a few routes. An ant. was. I thought it was a 2.5 hour layover, isn't it, Jilly? Oh, an hour and 55. There we go. Right. Okay. Yeah, hair transplants and teeth, isn't it? Frex. Blue Dylan 767 that got diverted into Heathrow a while ago. It's still here apparently, according to him. I don't know what, no idea about that. Landor 747, welcome back, Landor. Welcome back, mate. Thank you for your support. Always appreciated. Oh, Aviation Spotter, and that's Dan. It was a United 767-400 diverted to Heathrow while you was golfing. Okay. All right. Wasn't aware of that. I'm guessing that's not it over there, is it? Is that the tail over there? Value dentistry, interesting. Yeah, no, very true. It's a substantial airport, very busy hub as well, isn't it, Istanbul? Of course, they've just got a very large community of very skilled technicians. I've seen some pictures from because my mate had his hair transplant done, didn't he? It looked terrible, it looked like a bleeding sieve after he'd had it done. And I've seen some pretty gnarly pictures that people have taken from behind on board aircraft with all the blokes' heads popping out the top of the seat. Yeah, Elton John. Cheryl Howard, 380 showing has landed at Denham. Wingspan bigger than the runway. Yeah, very good airline to fly with apparently, is Turkish. Someone's got his APU running over there. Can hear it clearly. Mr. Snoozo. What is that Honda jet doing? Somebody asking. Where is there a Honda jet? Someone brought one in here at Heathrow. Cost them a few bleeding quid, that's for sure. Here, Julie, you see those two kids over there? See those two kids over there? Do you want to go over and run over and give them a couple of stickers? Have we got any with us? Yeah, well, maybe, yeah. We've got some on us, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, we just run over there and give them a couple, mate. They did come over, so. Yeah. I know. Yeah, the Etihad 380 has not diverted, folks. It's already landed about half an hour ago, to be precise. Maybe even a little bit more than that, I don't know. 777 Lenny. There is rain forecasted for this afternoon through till midnight tonight for the area, so we might get a little bit of a squall, who knows. What is it now? 2:31. It's only a 2.5 mile walk. Just tell them to be careful on the road, Jilly, mate. Oh, there we go, WestJet. Jones, right, okay. Thanks, mate. Oh, someone's picking him up. Is that Uber or... Oh, Q8 777, there we go. Well... Really? Is that them? Is that it? Is that Alaska there? Just landed. Up to the front, and when we get on board, say hello to the flight crew. Get a picture with them, because they do promote it, don't they, Jerry? They do promote social photography, and yeah. That should make waiting for a plane a little bit easier then, shouldn't it? I don't think, Cheryl, I don't know if that will be our aircraft next week. We don't really know which one it'll be at this stage. No, this is the new international livery for Alaska Airlines, of course. Ex-Hawaiian jets, these, of course. Weekdays and Sundays always get me down. Not really. BBLLB. First day of what, Jilly? First day of school for the kids. Hey! There he is, look. Well, I hope they had a good holiday period. And you did lots of cool things, man. Oh, we didn't stay for the barbecue, did we? We just wanted to go back. We just wanted to get back. I was just more concerned about traffic than anything else, which was surprisingly light, I have to say. For that time of the day, M25 was behaving itself, wasn't it? Nobody ever took your man nearly said Bonnie then. Oh really? Yeah, Dolly. Yeah, first 777X will be, Ian, early part of next year, we're hoping, first quarter of next year. Of course, we're going to try and hunt one down. We may even visit Seattle again and head to Payne Field to and Boeing Field, yeah. I'd imagine that Payne Field will be the delivery centre, won't it, for the 777-9. Are they? Yeah, but is that aircraft that have liveries, or is that aircraft still in the green? Anti-oxidization paint, isn't it? The green paint. Right, yeah. We know that Emirates and Lufthansa have expressed that they are not interested in taking any of the early models, as in the ones that were first off the production line somewhere in the region of 5 years ago, which is quite understandable really when you think about it. You put a big order in for something like that, you know. They're going to have to get their flipping act together, aren't they? Mind you, all of those aircraft are going to need repairs done and modifications. Pixel Fox Webb is a returning first class member. Welcome back, Pixel Fox Webb. What's that? I need a t-shirt, what? I do play well with others though. But I don't play well with people who are just joking around, and you'd never have a 6-ball on a tee, for God's sake. And you know, you don't want to be playing with golf with a load of people that have got no idea about the etiquette of golf. And I'm not allergic to fun, mate. I love fun, man. I did try to. Because when that fella with the dreads turned up and they were joking about, you know, the pro golfer, who's the pro golfer? I said to them, I've got a secret to tell you. I'm the secret pro. It wasn't a very, didn't go, it went down as well as a lead balloon, that one. Yeah, that would have made things a lot worse. Yeah. Yeah. Maximum is a 4-ball, isn't it? I just felt a bit precip there, Julie. Got anything on the windshield? Yeah. I think what I'll have to do is move this ever so slightly to my left, bring that canopy down a little bit lower. That looks like Saudi Arabian Airlines old livery, or new livery, new old. Retro jet. It's that E-Prix. It's going slightly. It's like the tee box off of that game the other day. Bleeding karaoke going on one of them. What was that all about, eh? Flipping it, really? Okay, can I bring this down a little bit? Don't forget you've got your drink in here, Julie. Yeah? Sorry about that. Big fan of that Formula E, but I mean it is a bit gnarly sometimes, but they do drive a bit like maniacs, but incredible machines, I have to say. Oh, is this going to be go around? No. No, he's good, he's good, he's good, he's good, he's still a long way out. Okay, we've got a BA380, 11 minutes out, folks. Hello to everybody, hope you're doing well. This is the midweek show with Big Jet TV. I'm Jerry Dyer, and here with Jilly as well, of course, who is looking after all the broadcast side of things for us. Oh, harder to line up a putt. Harder. Much harder, yeah. Flipping heck. I mean, the key with putting is to find an aiming point, isn't it? That will put you on the right line. And that has to be quite close by. Like 2 feet away or something like that. Even if it's a blemish on the green or something like that. But no, very difficult, very not easy, I've got to say. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame I missed that. I'm going to do, just to be safe. Just get this on for the sake of it. Oh, mate. That's a shame. Wow, he's gone up like a flipping rocket, that Delta jet. Wow. Yeah. An old aeroplane that is, man. Tells you. So hearing from our, oh, it was an Air Canada 330, was it? Sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah. Yes, Steve Stibbons. Thanks for asking, but it's most definitely inhibits the ability to play golf well. That's for sure. Speaking to an ex-380 pilot the other week, explaining how moving across to the A380 is like it's like when you've got a really sort of like a bit of a laggy computer and you get a brand new one, and how fast the processor is and how quickly everything moves. They're not switching operations, are they? No, no. No, he's going for maintenance, isn't he? Where are you going, mate? Where are you going with that? Oh. Is that Royal Jordanians? No, Lufthansa 100 with the Griffin on it. Nice. Old BBLLB's building up the hours on the Dreamliner now, isn't he? Yeah, apologies for the creaking, folks. Of course, that is the canopy that I have here on the platform, creaking away in the wind. Bit of blue sky there. tunes. Is that the football livery? Fueling. Dwelling, yeah. Is Emu here? James Taylor. Melanie Denise Canning. I used to have a good friend called Mike Canning. He was a professional BMXer. Lovely fella. No relation, I guess. What's that? All right, fellas. Young lad down here, look. Got his gear on. Good on you, mate. Well done. Oh, that's nice. A minute. Have they got stickers, Jelly? Okay. I forget, Jelly, don't I? He got it for his birthday, did he? Awesome, awesome. He's got to pick a sticker or two. He's got to pick a sticker or two. Chris and his son Riley. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's an artist, isn't he? It's Thursday in Sydney already. Flipping heck. It's crazy, isn't it? How the universe works and all that stuff. Yeah, I got him on visuals. 500. Or maybe a little bit more than that. Mustang Dad tuning in from Denver, Colorado. Who's talking about Lake Hood? $50, $40, $30 retail. How very British. Wow. Oh dear. Yeah, screaming emu talking about somebody dropping their phone down the sidewall there. I was amazed to hear that because there are some panels down by your feet on the side by the sidewall, isn't there? Blowout panels or something like that. They something to do with but anyway, yeah, I remember hearing somebody losing a laptop down that side. How the hell does it get down the side there? That's to go and retrieve it from the cargo bay down below. Crazy. Yeah, the ventilation panels, aren't they? I think the ventilation panels on the down by the seat, down the side of the seats. Something to do with the air circulation or something. Adrian Rowley had a pupil lose her passport on a flight from Heathrow to Geneva. Only let her into Switzerland because we had a photocopy of it. Oh my God. Wow. That's crazy, man. Now that is an Etihad Dreamliner. Yeah, inaccessible battery-powered item he's talking about there. It's not a good thing, is it? Well, it's only liable if it were to catch fire. So that's only going to happen if it's subject to an extreme amount of pressure and or I'm talking about thermal runaway here, of course. called daddy panels, Alan Moss saying. Are they the... okay, interesting. Data panels, really? Yeah, I saw it the other day. It was played its part in the loss of cabin pressure to support the floor to allow the cabin pressure to exit safely out of okay, I've got two of them in today then. Yeah, stand by. Oh, can you catch it or not? Yeah, thanks to Roger for informing us that Korean Airlines are going to start operating their 787-10 into Heathrow. They've had a significant number of their aircraft painted in the new livery, haven't they? Korean Airlines. Yeah, all members James Taylor for Anchorage. Derbyshire. Dr. Tim Adams. Yeah, this is something that we've covered before. Generally, there will be somebody on the flight deck, a technician, when the aircraft is being towed. And there are reasons behind that as well, of course. A monitoring technician. Yes. Somebody to release and activate the parking brake. Looks like an old 330 this. not an old one, it's a Neo. Distant sound of GEs. Oh, BA380 about to depart. 9 right, okay. Zaphod saying that. And there it is. Thanks, Zaphod. Isn't that Zaphod from Beeblebrock and all that lot, isn't it? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that's it, yeah. He had a dodgy Mensa, didn't he, Zaphod? Robot or something, wasn't it? Was he There we go, Zaphod had 2 heads, that was it. Oh. Well, how about 2 380s? Yeah, I got him. Chasing after that BA jet, isn't he? Yeah, there may be a few departures a lot later out of 09 left, but it's only under special circumstances, isn't it, that they do that. Thank you, Margaret. James Taylor, yeah. Detling. Gask. Never heard of the Gask, Sid. Oh, Gask. Detling, yeah. See you going loco. No Aidan Campbell today. What's going on here? Blimey, BEA, that was a very, very short touchdown, wasn't it? Flipping it. Zaphod Beeblebrock, wasn't it? That was his full name, wasn't it? This looks like a 767. No. I've been all right though recently, haven't I? Double A380 in 10 minutes, Aaron Thomas. No, not a 767, of course. Yeah, I did. I thought it just had that 767 look about it, man. The answer is 42. It's easily done, isn't it? Sometimes mistaking the profile of a jet with another one. John Grinham, good afternoon.
Friday, Sunday to Monday.
plan to switch the entire Air Canada fleet out to the new livery? Guessing it is at some point in time. Oh yeah, no, that is a 764 right there, look. Nice. Oh yeah. Look at that wing flexing, man. Nice. BBLLB loving the shot of the raked wingtip on that 764. Yeah. Nice. Thanks, Rab. Aaron Thomas does love a 767. Yeah, me and all, mate. Oh. Easy there, son, easy. Did bring a which one's that? Oh, look at the wings deflex. See if we can get something launching. No, it's all small stuff at the moment. We've got a United Dreamliner lining up. Yeah, way high, that guy is it? Yes, Sufa. That's something that's kind of been doing the rounds recently, isn't it, with Lufthansa and Emirates refusing to take early builds of the 777-9. Lufthansa, of course, being the launch customer, and noting also that a significant amount of reworking needs to be carried out on those 777s before they are delivered. And I think all of them having to go through the rework that happened regarding the thrust bearing on the engine pylon, the one that failed. I think there were a couple that failed in early tests, wasn't it? But yeah, I mean, it is something that you've got to appreciate from the operator's point of view. I guess really they hold the cards, don't they? You know, refusing them, I'm guessing that means we want newer models, and understandably so. Phil Sky 77 has thrown 2390. What's that? Is that Malaysian MYR? Julie? Malaysian ringgit. Interesting. Okay, thanks, mate. Appreciate that, Phil. Palpatine. Hello to you. Yes, Tony McCall. Tim Clark did actually suggest baked bean tins when he was at Farnborough. Perhaps they should be turned into baked bean tins. It'd be a bit difficult to do that with that carbon wing, though. I don't know how to repurpose that. I did read somewhere that there have been some successful repop projects with wind turbine blades, because of course they are all carbon. You reusing them for whatever it might be. Of course, one of the big concerns for the industry, for the future anyway, the future, is how they're going to recycle the carbon aircraft, fuselages and wings and components, etc. CRFP, isn't it? Carbon reinforced fibre polymer. The polymer is the coating. Old Git Gaming, good afternoon to you. Yes, Freya. Emirates do employ male cabin crew. Hello, what's going on here? Runway inspection. My reputation. Sun coming out is very glary, man. Very glary. I need to get rid of that. Oh. Bloody hell. Yeah, but it's right in me flipping mush, isn't it? 380 on finals, James Taylor, thank you. Logan Air's got in front of Singapore. Apparently. Yeah, so it's a an interesting sort of story that's that most people in the general public are just not interested in that whole 777 thing, are they? There was no news, no public news really regarding the 737 MAX 10 and 7 certification, was there? I think it just landed on Google Scrolls and the general news channels. I don't know about that suffer. Quite what they're going to do with all that surplus, and it will be surplus of 777-9s. There's a lot of them up there. There's at least 24 of them sitting at Payne Field, which we've seen and witnessed ourselves, haven't we? Last time we were there, of course. No, not Singapore, sorry, Emirates. What am I saying? Singapore is behind it, isn't it? Nice bank. Yeah. Gary Davies, thank you. All 777 lanes saying maybe even more than a dozen. Probably more like 2 dozen, I would have thought, based on the and of course all of those jets, or most of them, engineless at this stage. Still without engines. Of course, all the engine manufacturers suffering from raw material shortages to manufacture the engines, and of course those GE 9X engines are a monstrous piece of kit. So that may be the reason for more delays, I don't know. Becoming a bit tasty now, man. I'm telling you. Started at 1:30, didn't we today, Julie? Was it? Yeah. Phil Brown, stop off on the Princess Cruise, tuning in from Wonderful, Copenhagen. Hope it's all going well. Is this the 145 with Logan Air, I think? And there behind him is indeed Singapore's A380. quite what Boeing will have planned. They might just scrap those, believe it or not, some of those 777s, believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy, but it just can't stand. Alarno. Good afternoon, Lady Jennifer. Adrian Rowley. Surprising number of those 777s that have had replacement engine nacelles, isn't it? Absolutely. Gary Goodchild, good afternoon to you. Eaters 320neo. Oh yeah, look at that. Egypt Air's 350. Nice. Turn that round quick. See if we can move this slightly to the left so I can get a better view of those departures, even with that down as far as it is. Kenya 777 near Biggin Hill. Okay, it's taking a southerly star, is it? Interesting. Thanks, Squopy. You're referring to the High Fly 380, Daniel. Momentarily, yes, in the global livery. All 5 minutes it lasted. Screaming, it sounds like Jerry's on an old boat. What I need is one of those ding, 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 ding things, isn't it? A buoy, or buoy as the Americans like to call it. Or bell, just a bleeding bell, isn't it? Malaysian 350, 3 hour, apparently. Is it the Big Mac? What's that no flight since its inaugural flight? Oh, the Global 380. Well, there we go. Bloody hell. Settle down now, settle down. The bin man. Oh, I thought that might be a go around then, because he was very late vacating, wasn't he? Yeah, I wonder what that fella's doing now. That what was his name from Global? What was his name again? Is he blagging something else? What's he doing? Flying across the Atlantic in a balloon or something? That was Brano, wasn't it? I don't know if I'm picking up that. Am I picking that up? That glide slope. Just about, maybe. All right. Richo! Oh my God, really? Thank you, Stuart Davey. Obviously done a bit of Googling. Talking about direct Maldives flights with their 380. With their 380. Yes, CGPX. Maybe Globe, maybe he's already been onto them, said we'll take a couple of your 777Xs at a quarter of the price. I will gladly play you Tuesday with hamburgers. big old cloud behind me here, Julie. Yeah. Yeah, I'm struggling with that flipping sun above me though. Sod off!
Just about to go.
Flipping it, man. Am I the only person in the world now that hates the sun? Lucky you, Adrian. There we go. Emu got it. Yeah, well, to see what Anchorage has got in store for us, really, weather-wise. It's going to be, sub 20 degrees, I'm led to believe, by the Gillian Presswood Weather Service. I can smell adhesives. Why can I smell adhesives? I say. Morning, Foldy. Morning, Major. What's that, old boy? Al Cummins, yeah. Time flies when you're a driver of a train and you ride on the footplate there and back again. Under bridges, over bridges to my destination. Oh dear, screaming emus, TV's exploding again. What's that, Chili? Oh dear, shooting starlings in the lounge. Oh. Oh, nice. A Another Virgin wide body takes to the skies. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Suffolk and the 777-9s find a place in the hotel market. Oh. Well, you know what? If you think about it, when you're scrapping, I'll be honest with you, I did see a great image of the cabin interior of the 777-9. Flipping it. Shut up, will you, mate? We don't need your phone conversation and your life story. Oh, for Denari, for me life story. Yeah, the interior of the. I mean, I guess you could take one of those fuselages out into the wilderness, couldn't you? Plonk it in the woods somewhere, and I mean, they can't repop them, can they? That's the thing. They will scrap them on site. Mind you, wouldn't it just cost them a lot less to repair them? Those repairs, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that almost every, it's a bit like their Dreamliners as well, had to go through the undelivered Dreamliners. There was a big backlog of Dreamliners that needed repair work done on them as well a while back. I definitely read though that the 777-9s will need updated components and parts and so on and so forth, which will cost Boeing a considerable amount of money. Scott Hetherington, yes, most of the 777-9s that are laying at or sitting at Payne Field do not have engines, correct. They do have counterweights to act as the engines in terms of the... Oh, nice bit of funk there. To my destination. Yeah, it's it is all hands on deck at Boeing right now, isn't it? But yes, again, one of the big delays that will continue to plague Boeing will be the engines. I'm not sure how far GE have got with that. Obviously the test aircraft have been tested with, you know, I don't think GE have started full production of the 9X yet. Of course, remember that the 9X is more or less a NX on steroids. Humongous, great big nacelle on it as well. Right. Oh, okay, we do have a bit of a stack shot there. Simple Flying published an article, Nick Gray saying at least one has already been scrapped. Yes, insane, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? How are they scrapping them though? What are they doing with all that? See, oh wow, listen to her, man. It's not like there's anything that they can do with those, with the wings, for example. Yeah, it is a proper dilemma for Boeing, though, isn't it? I mean, the MAX 10 and 7 certifications came out of nowhere, didn't they? And well done to Boeing for doing that. It's just, you know, oh my God, really? Oh, blimey. Really? Oh dear, poor fella. Yeah. Of course, there's been all sorts of crazy goings on at Boeing, hasn't there? The whistleblower taking his own life a year or so ago, wasn't it? Or maybe even longer than that. Oh, really? Oh. Saying in his farewell note, that saying that he wants to be buried face down so that Boeing can kiss his bottom. So, yeah. What a shame, man. We as AvGeeks, though, are so desperate to see that aircraft get certified and start flying commercially. That's what we want to see. Come on, Boeing. Pull thy finger out of thy bottom. To my destination. What's that, GP? Oh, the Max 10 is not certified, just the 7. Oh, who's saying that? Okay, somebody's saying that the 7 is the only one that's been certified, not the 10. Oh, blimey. Oh, it's completed its final certification flight though. The Dash 10. That was in July. Yes, Aidan Campbell, there he is. Very true. The A350 is kind of running away with it, isn't it? And it is, let's face it, a massive competitor when it comes to the 777, when it comes to wide-body jets. 787, of course, still doing very, very well. Yeah, I'll take a 777 fuselage if they want to, if they're handing them out. Bring it over on a barge and make a house out of it. Put some funky lighting in there. Let's call Boeing up and ask them. That would be a very long barge trip, that would, wouldn't it? You'd have to put it in a, would you? I don't think, well, what would you be able to do with it in terms of the fuselage? You'd have to break the tail off, wouldn't you, to put it in, to put it into the Dreamlifter. No, Michael K, the FAA is not taking any chances this time. I mean, you know, that failure of that thrust link on that engine, imagine if that had have failed during flight. Obviously it did fail during flight. It was a, wasn't it a fracture in the bearing itself, which was found during an inspection, resulting in the grounding of the test aircraft and stopping of all flights of the 777-9. Yeah, and meanwhile the Airbus 350 does indeed sort of continue to sell very well. Highly efficient aircraft for ultra long haul routes as well. There's all Nippon's 777 there. Of course, they're not making the 777-300 anymore. Boeing. $200 freighter they are, I believe, still committed to. Of course, the 800 freighter is the other 777, new 777 that they're hoping to certify. I don't seem to recall the A350 going through such humongous delays. Certainly the 380 did. We all know about that. But that, and of course the certification of the A330-900, the neo, and of course the single aisle variants as well. That all sort of like flew in under the radar, didn't it? Of course, that's all part of the European agency stuff. Be the NTSB, wouldn't it? Or is that it's the FAA in it's the FAA in America, isn't it? National Transportation Safety Board is part of the process as well. There are two agencies involved in it. Very strict and stringent with their comes to certification. Thank you, Karina. All the best. Keep exercising. Screaming in me. FAA is the sole regulating body. Yeah. NTSB is for crash investigations, isn't it? Nothing to do with certification. Yeah. That's me. No. That's all right. Chill out. What's that? Yeah. And the FAA, of course, decide whether foreign aircraft can fly within American airspace and all that, don't they? Quite a boring SID for those Qatar and Etihad and Emirates jets, isn't it? It's very straight and right, let me jump down and grab this well, it's still nice and cold, that is. Blimey. Penny Haskins, you're just in time. Of course you are. Warm welcome to you. Is it? Is it? Okay. Yeah, but it is the EASA, isn't it? European Union Aviation Safety Agency. Yeah, CAA, innit? Yeah. No. But Airbus is under EASA, isn't it? Really? Oh look, our first Max of the day. Is it a Max? I don't know if it is. Yeah, it is, yeah. Jerry, can you throw that in the side of the door, please? Sorry, mate. Good cat. Yeah, those guys have gone big on the 9 as well, haven't they? Yeah, because of the because of the creaking, Jill. It sounds like I'm on a boat, doesn't it? You can't hear that creaking? Blimey. Live from on board the good ship, Big Jet. I think we're going to call it a day. Great to see everybody today, as always. Thank you for your input and your knowledge as well. Always really do appreciate that. Our pilots getting involved. We had BBLRB today, Screaming Emu. Pete, if you're watching, look forward to seeing you, hopefully out in Anchorage. Along with everybody else. I think I've got a 400M over the top of me. Sounds like it anyway. You guys have been fantastic as always. So we're going to head off now. Julie, where are you? Now we'll probably be back on Friday with another sim show, folks. This time once again with the help from Dino, who's going to help us out. And should make more of a success of it. But thank you, everyone. It has been great, once again, to have your company. You go off and carry on your day, doing whatever you're doing. Enjoy it. Be good to yourself and to everybody else. And there's a bit of rain over there, look. We look forward to seeing you next time. You ready to pack up, GP? Okay, we're going to run titles, folks. Thank you, everybody. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are, or evening, or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, GP.